What's up, everybody? Welcome once again to Mississippi Scoreboard Friday Night Live, presented by Performance Therapy. Performance Therapy, comprehensive care, hands-on treatment, proven results. I'm your host, TJ Werre. This is the first time you're watching us. We are a live cut-in show for Mississippi high school football. We're bringing you the best available live streaming games each and every Friday night of the regular season, and we've got another good night of football on deck. But before we get to that, we also want to mention Roosters and Basils in Flowood. If you're not from the Jackson area, it is a suburb of Jackson, but Roosters and Basils hooking up with a pregame meal once again, and they have just about everything you can think of. Roosters has chicken, red beans and rice. They've got, what else do they got, boys? They got lots of chicken options, lots of heavy meals, and then at Basils you can get pizza, you can get paninis, run the gamut. Check out our Facebook page a little later, and you can check out what we were talking about, what we had for dinner tonight. It was delicious. So, enough about that. Let's get to the games we're going to be mentioning tonight. Start with Oxford and Tupelo as the first game we're going to talk about here. Oxford and Tupelo is a 7A matchup. Oxford is 1-2 to start the year, while Tupelo is 3-0. Then we have Clinton and Grenada. Now, Clinton coming off that amazing win over Brandon last week, 65-62, was the highest scoring game in high school football history in the state of Mississippi. They're taking on a Grenada team that beat them last year 35-0. We have Northwest Rankin and Madison Central. Both teams are 2-1. Northwest Rankin ended a 4-game losing streak to the Jaguars in a victory last year. Then Warren Central and Brandon. Both teams are 2-1. Like we mentioned, Brandon lost last week to Clinton in that shootout. Brandon has won the last 3 matchups in this series. We also have Oak Grove and MRA. This is the second all-time meeting. Oak Grove won last year 45-44 in this MHSAA-MAIS matchup, but things are going a little differently tonight in Ridgeland as MRA is putting on an offensive show. We'll talk about that in a little bit. We have Gulfport and Picayune, both teams 2-1. Picayune has won the last 5 games in this series. Over in Ridgeland, the undefeated Ridgeland Titans, they are 3-0 for the first time since 2022. They're taking on the Pearl Pirates, who fell to Brookhaven last week, 10-7. And then we have Germantown and Lauderdale. This is their second ever meeting. Germantown won last year, and they are 2-1 this year, while West Lauderdale is 1-2. And then lastly, Central Hines Academy taking on Canton Academy. It's a 4A, 3A matchup in the MAIS. Central Hines is 2-2, while Canton Academy is 2-1. So before we get to the games, let's hear a word from our sponsor, Performance Therapy.
Hey guys, my name is Spencer Shoemaker. I'm the director here at our Brandon location. You've heard from several locations on what all subspecialties we offer. We also offer all those here in Brandon. The biggest thing we're about as a company is local hometown feel. We have a local assisted living facility. We offer aquatic therapy at Complete Fitness. But basically anywhere anybody needs us to go, we're interested in going because we want to help the community however we can. So we offer adult and pediatric therapy, and then we also have this return to sport room that once our athletes get towards the end of the treatment, we can bring them in here and specialize the treatment approach for them so they don't have to go anywhere. They can stay with the therapist they're used to. Adult-wise, we offer PT, OT, and speech. We also have pelvic floor therapists. We do a lot of workers' comp stuff. Pediatric therapy, we also offer PT, OT, and speech, and can screen for various diagnoses of your child. But the biggest thing for us is we want to support the community however we can. So if there's a need, we want to help it. If you're in the Brandon area, we'd love for you to give us a call at our office. If you're not, we have 14 other locations that are ready to help you get back on your feet.
We are Performance Therapy.
Comprehensive care.
Hands-on treatment, proven results.
All right, thanks again to Performance Therapy for all that you do. This show would not be possible without you. We were just talking about Oak Grove and MRA and how things are getting out of hand. Let's go check that one out really quick. They just went to halftime. Bring it up. Oh, they just took the score away. I thought we just timed that perfectly. MRA's up 41-13 at halftime. Unbelievable first half for the Madison Ridgeland Academy Patriots in Madison, not Ridgeland. I don't know what I was thinking. Again, they're in Madison. 41-13, so we'll check them out when they get back from halftime in about 20 minutes or so. The only game we have in action right now would be Madison Central, clearly in Madison, taking on Northwest Rankin. this game in Madison, in the jungle, and Madison Central out to a 21-3 advantage. Let's go live to Madison with 9:07 to go in the third quarter.
Key to that play action. Good throw to the far side was just a little bit out of the reach for the
It was just a
intended receiver.
straight fly pattern up the sideline. Jaden Johnson laid it out there, and there was some pushing and shoving, particularly from the defensive side, but no flags.
So 3rd and 7 for the Jags. They need a 30-yard line for the first. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far, 1 back in the backfield. Play action Johnson. Johnson's going to be hit in the backfield and dropped at the 19-yard line. Good pursuit by Northwest Rankin, number 6, Peyton Trigg back there in the backfield, tackles Johnson. He had no time back there in the backfield at all.
He had no protection. Northwest Rankin bringing an extra player along that line of scrimmage. So Jack Richardson, his last punt was 55 yards, and that was all carry, 55 yards. Needs another one of those right here.
Maddox May back at the 35-yard line. Waiting the Richardson punt. Richardson will be right around the 5-yard line. Here's the snap.
I don't know what they were waiting on. I was watching the play clock.
And that is the second delay of game on punts for Madison Central in this ball game.
Same situation. That dog growled again. So back at the 14.
So now Richardson will be punting right from the goal line. 8:16 to go here in the Community Bank third quarter. Low line drive and kick. It's going to be fielded around the 40-yard line by May. May's going to be hit and dropped, or number 23 rather. Jackson Marsalis. He's going to be knocked off his feet around the 40. Good coverage by Madison Central.
Yeah, I don't know if the first guy down.
All right, Germantown and West Lauderdale are now underway in the second half, and West Lauderdale tried to pull a Sean Payton and go with the onside kick to start the third quarter, but they did not recover. So Germantown is going to start with the football. They are up 20-7, and the officials, maybe they're talking about the spot, or I don't know what they're talking about right now. Germantown is 2-1 this year. They had their first loss last week, 56-23 to Warren Central. Meanwhile, West Lauderdale has gone loss, win, loss to start the season. They lost at McGee 26-13. They won versus Clarkdale 42-16, and then they lost at Neshoba Central 35-21. West Lauderdale went 11-2 last year, and they advanced to the third round of the playoffs where they lost to Houston 42-21. And Germantown got off that great start, like I mentioned, 2-0, including a 31-6 win at Canton. So while they're sorting these things out here, let's go back to Madison Central, Northwest Rankin. Northwest Rankin has the ball down 21-3.
2nd and 9 from the 41-yard line. Quick throw to the right side, just a 10 and out by Northwest. Going to be caught just past midfield to the 49-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down for Northwest Rankin. Quickly back up to the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10 from the 49. Moving right to left, ball on the far hash. Quick throw to the far side is going to be incomplete. Pass was intended to Snell. 2nd down and 10.
Trying to go a little too fast through it. Well behind the receiver, he was able to get a hand on it, but no opportunity to bring it in. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for Northwest.
21-3 your score. Madison Central on top of Northwest Rankin with 7:13 to go here in the Community Bank third quarter. Phillipson takes the snap under pressure, rolls the near side, throws off his back foot. It's going to eat it and going to be tackled. Sacked back at the 43-yard line. Corey Robinson back there.
And he got to backpedaling, couldn't step into a throw. So it looks like about an 8-yard loss on the play on the sack. Be 3rd and long, Bob.
Yeah, 3rd and 19 all the way back to the 43-yard line. They need the Jags 39 for the first down.
That's going to bring up second down and about 3 lead there on the 32-yard line.
Lawson Branson is the running back there.
All right, so you've got a 13-point lead here to start the second half. Obviously, not a big enough lead to even think about, bringing in substitutes or anything like that. But do you take the foot off the gas? Do you try to burn clock? Do you slow the pace of play?
Definitely a different formation there for the Mavericks. Looking to pass here is King White. Got a receiver, and he is he makes the connection, but is he out of bounds is the question. They're going to say he is in bounds. They're inside of the 5-yard line. They're going to mark him out at the 4. So do you step off the pedal?
Well,
no.
Definitely not, taking the foot off the gas there.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He is by himself here on the left-hand side. Going to be a quarterback keeper, and he's going to – does he get in? Yes.
Yeah, touchdown.
4-yard touchdown run by King White. It's his first on the ground tonight. Going to bring the score to 26.
The Cougar punt, and it's going to be a fake. And Sherman's going to throw it across the 45 to the 40 and knocked off his feet around the 32-yard line, and that's going to be enough for a first down. They're going to say he was down at the 35, but a fake and a good play by Sherman hits his receiver, and the Jags were caught off guard by the fake punt. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Northwest at the 35 of the Jaguars.
That's taking an awful chance on a 4th and 17 when you're in minus territory, but they certainly did and were able to.
All right, Germantown had the touchdown. The extra point is good. They are now up 27-7 on West Lauderdale's Northwest Rankin. Boy, they're down 21-3. They're getting desperate. The fake punt, that was beautiful. So they keep their possession alive, trying to get back in this game. They got a long way to go against Madison Central as they go to commercial. So we're going to go back to Germantown and West Lauderdale as they are now thanking some of their sponsors as well. Not a lot of action right now. Tupelo looks like they're about to get started. MRA and Oak Grove still at halftime. We can show Tupelo. Tupelo and Oxford, it is 13-10. Tupelo over the Oxford Chargers. Tupelo's won 2 in a row in this series after Oxford won 4 straight prior to that. And Tupelo off to a good start, 3-0. 26-19 win at Whitehaven. 40-13 win for South Haven, and a 35-6 win over Hernando. As Northwest Rankin going down the field again. That one is incomplete. Oxford, meanwhile, is 1-2. They won their season over against Lafayette, and then they fell to South Panola and to Grenada. So let's go over to Tupelo. They're getting set to kick off. I do believe it is going to be Tupelo receiving the second half kickoff. If the color schemes are pretty similar and the turf is throwing me off. But here we go from Tupelo, 13-10. Tupelo over Oxford.
Back towards the middle of the field and get to about the 20-yard line where he's. And here comes Noah Gillen and the Golden Wave offense need to make something happen. Leading, even flipping the field, getting the ball into Oxford territory would feel like a
quarter. 3rd and 8. Man comes in motion to the near side to join 2 other receivers. Shotgun formation for Phillipson. Phillipson takes the snap. Looks to the near side. Bubble screen. Across the 30 to the 28-yard line. Number 17. Maddox May with the reception.
It'll be 4th down, but 4th and about 2, I believe, Bob.
Yeah, 4th and 2. Let's see what Northwest trailing 21-3 with 5:25 and counting to do it.
Okay, so Tupelo is having some technical difficulties, so when they come back, we'll obviously start showing them again. We've got Madison Central and Northwest Rankin running a play right here, and then we're going to go to Canton Academy and Central Hines after this play, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. So let's go over to Canton Academy and Central Hines. This game is tied at 21 as they start the 3rd quarter. The Canton Academy Panthers in 3A of the MAIS, while Central Hines is in 4A. Central Hines is 2-2 on the year, while Canton Academy is 2-1. They're coming off a 41-8 win at West Memphis Christian. Canton leads the all-time series 11-3 over Central Hines. Let's go live to Canton.
Call a timeout. Oh, no.
Timeout, Central Hines.
Central Hines timeout. 41 seconds into the third quarter.
I think they only had 10 folks on the field.
Oh, okay. All right, I was trying to.
11:39 to go in the third quarter. Big statement by the Golden Wave. They now lead 20-10. We're going to take a 30-second. Van Atkins, you know she's worth it. Timeout. Golden Wave football brought to you by Slim Chickens of Tupelo.
All right, this is one of those things when we get right into the show. Normally a lot of teams are still at halftime. Like we're still watching Oak Grove and MRA's halftime. Clinton has homecoming against Grenada, so that's going to take a minute. We have Germantown, West Lauderdale are back. West Lauderdale has a football now. It is 27-7. And, yeah, Pearl and Ridgeland look like they're about to get started. Now let's go back to Madison Central as they are back from their timeout. And Madison Central is going nowhere on that play, up 21-3. And now we got a timeout at Germantown and West Lauderdale. Maybe we'll have better luck back at Canton Academy and Central Hines. It is 21-all there, just starting the third quarter.
The Cougars.
Mackey carries, gets about 4, taken out by Pace.
Taylor Laster came off the field for the Panthers. A little bit of a replacement. 2 down now, 4 down linemen. They fake. Going to bring 3. Quarterback runs to the outside, makes the corner, feints the throw. Now he's going to run for it. And I believe he got the first down. He is across the 30-yard line to about the 32-yard line.
Across the 30.
Travion Mosley, he's going to shoot the gap, going to pick up about 4, maybe 3. They're going to mark him on the 41-yard line, so that's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. I say he just kind of went between guard and tackle on the right side of that offensive line. Oh, man, they're
only giving it.
Johnson rolls on the near side. He's just going to throw it away. Good play by Jaden Johnson to just take another down. 2nd down and 10.
No receivers in the immediate area.
Quarterback, he's going to give it to Mackey off the left side. Mackey, makes a couple of Panthers miss. You know, like Coach said before the game even started, a late flag comes in from the back judge. He said Mackey was the best athlete on the field for our other side tonight.
Yeah. Bob Sullender along with Baxter Strain. Brian O back at Super Talk Central. Jaden Johnson takes the snap. 2nd down and 10. Hands off to the running back across the 45 down to the 42-yard line. Glenn Singleton, they're going to say he was stopped at the 43. So 3rd and 3, a gain of 7 on 2nd down.
Manageable 3rd down for Madison Central. They're in plus territory at the 43.
Receivers to each side. Shotgun formation. Handoff is to Singleton. Singleton's going to be redirected. It's going to be hit and stopped around the 42. He had pretty close to the first down, but when he was hit right at the 40, he was redirected.
Pearl and Ridgeland are back from halftime. Pearl at Ridgeland up 19-12. Ridgeland 3-0 to start the year. That's the first time since 2022. Hasn't been very long. Pearl leads the all-time series 11-6, and they've won 3 of the last 5 matchups in this series. Pearl is 1-2. They had a really tough win at Brookhaven last week, losing 10-7. But right now, the offense working up 19-12 as we start the third quarter.
A little bit of a squib kick there from the kickoff, trying to see the Pirates.
I say incomplete around the 10. Now, he did jump to catch the ball, so his feet might not have come down. Hopefully we'll get a Smart Smile orthodontic replay here.
Well, Jaden Johnson had the first down and also an open receiver.
Let's see if he got a foot down. That's real close.
Yeah,
but it's a bang play for an official to make that call. Of course, the officials don't have an opportunity for replay, but nonetheless, ball turns over on down. It'll be a first down for Northwest Rankin from their own 42. Phillipson throws to the far side. Pass is broken up. And it looked like a Jag defender was there a tad early.
Well, they got there at the same time. Yeah, I was looking for penalty flags immediately, but
same time if you're watching the movie Back to the Future.
Yeah, well, it's
Now, I mean, the reason I say that just because of the penalty flags that have been thrown when it comes to pass interference. You know,
me too. I agree with you.
Hand off to the right side across the 43-yard line, penalty flag on the play.
And a fake handoff, and that's going to be a throw. That's going to be to number 14 for the Titans.
Back deep, Bedgood and McCoy for the Golden Wave. McCoy, fair catch signal. Back near his 40-yard. The Golden Wave will take over with good field position. Their second possession of this third quarter, up 20-10 with 9:48 to go in the third.
It looks like we'll take a timeout right now. I can't.
The hands intended the receiver was number 17.
Had a defender out there, but the ball thrown a little bit short, so it's still over the head of the receiver. Hard to describe it, but he was coming back toward the ball, trying to adjust to the ball, I'll put it that way. Just could not get there.
Points all season every time Heritage wins a game.
That's right.
And they're a pretty good football team. Panthers take the ball right off right tackle.
Snap for Phillipson. He's going to collect it. Throws to the far side. Jump ball around the 40, around the 37-yard line. It's going to be incomplete. 3 Jag defenders were there to knock that one down. And now
the sideline.
Same formation, quarterback keeper, it looks like. KP just rolls over one of the gentlemen there. But about a 3-yard pickup, bring up 3rd down and 5.
I believe we have a Maverick down right there, Lee. Yeah, they're going to stop play right there and bring out the trainers.
Cuts it back now towards the middle of the field, and he'll fight for a hard 3 yards or 4 yards up to the 44-yard line, bringing up a 3rd and 6.
Yeah, good job there, just trying to extend. JJ made that time.
That was a hard 5 yards there for JJ.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit tougher. I've got to credit Oxford's defense because they have really dug in.
And there's going to be a false start.
That's right.
So that'll move him back 5 yards.
And that's our
those
second
backs
false
are, punt returners are kind of told, when if you're on the 10-yard line and you can field it.
Dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Michael Williams finishes him off back at the 43-yard line, and just a do-it play from the start with that high snap.
Yeah, that threw everything off sequence, and JJ kind of lost his.
The running back for Madison Central across the 5-yard line to the 6. Mike.
And Wallace, a toss in the air, connecting there. That's going to be with number 15 for the Titans, Ashton Gordon. We've been talking about that connection for quite some time tonight. They've been able to connect as Wallace has been able to get that to Gordon there, Roy.
Yeah, and you can see on the Roger Staub's replay, he came across the
4-man defensive front. Quick throw to the near side. Zayhart's going to have a catch around the 10 to the 15-yard line, all the way down to the 20-yard line. And that'll be enough for a bank plus first down at the 20-yard line.
That's right. Power defense there to stop the rush. was trying to see who that was.
This year, it will be almost, I hope he does, if he stays healthy, keeps playing like he's playing, he is almost a lock for defensive MVP. He is.
Gain of about 8.
And finally,
all right, we just got tricked. That's Brandon and Warren Central highlights from the first half. Brandon, as you can see, up 20-18. They're about to start the second half. Now we're still on Pearl and Ridgeland. Ridgeland with the football down 7, and they're driving after that big pass play downfield. Tupelo just punted away to Oxford, and Madison Central started inside their own 5, and now they're at their own 27-yard line against Northwest Rankin. They just got a good run there. Looks like they might have picked up a first down. So things starting to pick up here on Mississippi Scoreboard Friday Night Live, presented by Performance Therapy.
Was trying to see if he was going to play some. And let's mention this too. Landon Varnes down at Mississippi Gulf Coast. He's putting on the showdown.
He's wearing it out. He is wearing it out, doing a great job. Rhett Griffith to kick this thing off, going left to right. Warren Central right to left. Sky kick taken at the 27-yard line. Off his feet around the 30-yard line. It'll be first down and 10. And Gardner Minshew now 2-0 over the last 2 years against Lamar Jackson. They got the Raiders at 1-1. They got a game against Carolina that's very winnable this weekend.
Gardner made a great play there in the fourth quarter. They needed to get a first down to put that game away, and he did what he did. He did.
Go. Knights are on their the Germantown 48-yard line. KP quarterback keeper, and KP's down to 45 to the 40, inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. So a nice pickup of about 9 yards.
Yeah, good strong run there, and we have another Maverick down right now, so they're going to stop play again, send the training crew out to check on him.
Yeah. So just kind of some updates on some Brandon Bulldogs.
But certainly another stop there by the Pirate defense. Thankfully, it looks to be number.
Going to start with the run game and get nowhere as that ball is handed to Aiden Green. That's his 5th carry of the night. He has 20 yards. Third quarter action tonight brought to you by Bob Boyd Honda. 39 plays, 152 on the yardage mark for Warren Central in the first half. 8 first downs, 4 penalties for 30 yards. 1-by-2 set for Morgan, just underway, third period. Drops to throw.
Ball on the 16. Pirate defense there to stop the play. And we'll take a Rogers Dabbs replay right here just to see what was happening here. DK holding on to it. Fake off there. He was about to just hand it off to somebody, but continued to keep it.
Yeah.
Big hit, though, there, Roy.
Yeah, he did. He kept it, went up the middle. We met him at about the 15-yard line, and but he was able to drive forward and pick up the first down by about a yard.
So that'll be to Renaissance Bank first down, 1st and 10, ball on the 14. Another handoff there from DK Wallace. And we'll have the replay coming up here, brought to you by Rogers Dabbs. Number 3 for the run for the Titans there.
Cornelius looking, stretching out, throws near side. That's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Winters on the sideline to no avail. It'll be second down.
Yeah, good coverage that time. Ashton Moore actually had to pick up the inside short receiver. I think Jam Rollins is on the outside receiver running a deep out pattern.
We were close to jumping on there, but we were able to stay on our side of the ball and not give them the free 5.
7:21 on the clock right now. Ball on the 11th. Like Roy was saying, 2nd and 7. And the Titans trying to drive up the center there. Looks like the Pirate defense certainly able to lock things down. And that looked like that was Cameron Hewitt there, Roy. We're able to get a look at that.
Yeah, Big Cam was able to block the middle up, and they right at the line of scrimmage. And then the linebackers and everybody else came in and helped just a host of Pirates. And he got
KP, quarterback keeper, to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, inside the 25, or the 20 to about the 19, 18-yard line.
Yeah, I believe they're going to mark him down on the 18, but that's
3rd and 6, ball on the 10. And a sack in the back. That's going to be for 12 for the Pirates, getting that
in the game. Hands off to Douglas, and head full of steam. Got him 2 yards, maybe 1. I'm not sure, and we'll see where they mark it.
Yeah, I think they're going to put him on the 17, so maybe a 2-yard gain lead.
Again, Knights down by 3 scores, 27-20. But did they get somebody to jump? Nope. Knights inside the red zone of Germantown. Hand off to Travion. No, that's Douglas Rowe. I'm sorry. Nothing there for Rowe.
The stats continue to keep me updated. But a big loss there for the Titans. They'll try to go for the field goal.
Yeah, it's no good. It was wide left.
And we have Roy down there at the end of the field, getting a good look, Roy. So certainly no good for the Titans. The score will stay as stands.
Quarterback keeper to the near side is going to be knocked off his feet around the 43-yard line. Maybe a gain of a yard.
Grab at the 40. He's inside the 30, inside the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, MRA. And it is 47-13 with 11:16 to play in the third quarter.
Ross, they had 5, and they blitzed their middle linebacker, and all DJ did was give a little outside move and cut back in, and his defender couldn't stay with him. And there he goes.
The clock is still running. It shouldn't be running. They'll have to
delay a game penalty again for Madison Central.
Third one on this punting unit tonight.
So they'll back up 5 more yards. 9:41 to go here in the Southern Ag Credit fourth quarter. From livestock and poultry loans to agribusiness and land loans, Southern Ag Credit has the experience and expertise to make your dreams of owning land a reality. 21-3 your score, Madison Central on top of Northwest Rankin. Jack Richardson puts a foot into it, and it's going to be a fair catch, and it's going to be bounces off the receiver, a penalty flag.
Okay. All right, so while we were watching that MRA touchdown where the score just is unbelievable right now, 47-13, we've got Clinton and Grenada going on, and while we were watching that touchdown, West Lauderdale got a touchdown against Germantown, so it is now 27-13. It happened at the same time. Just stinks when it happens, but hey, we got one of the touchdowns. Anyway, we're at Clinton Grenada right now. Clinton has the lead. It was 15-12, 21-15 at the half, I think. I don't see the score up right now, but Grenada had the lead at halftime. Clinton coming off that crazy win over Brandon last week, and Grenada, though, showing to be a little more stout defensively, slowing down that Clinton offense. We also have Brandon and Warren Central's back. They're about 3 minutes into the second quarter, and it is 20-18 there. Brandon over the Vikings. The Vikings always stingy. These two teams used to play each other when they were both in 7A. Warren Central's now in 6A football. So when they were both in 6A. Brandon now 7A. Warren Central in 6A now. So we got a lot going on now. Everybody's out at halftime. We got things going. And Madison Central, Northwest Rankin flying by. They're in the fourth quarter. Northwest Rankin has the ball back down 21-3.
On the play. Yeah, really for the first time, I think, all night tonight, no hole to run through either. Great adjustment by the Clinton Arrow defensive line where they were waiting on Taylor when he hit the line of scrimmage that time. And for one of the rare instances of the night, Clinton Arrow defense shuts that run down where it starts, and it has a 0 gain on the play. So third and long.
With blockers out in front.
Ball on the far hash, another quick wide receiver screen. Across the 30, out of bounds around the 20.
Bass, really good coverage on that far side versus Cotton. Probably his best coverage of the night.
I think it has. And
Bats, and that is a catch and a big play.
Fumble.
They did fumble it, and MRA has recovered the fumble.
Wow.
That was number 5, Chevy Williams, who made the grab at around the 30. He took it up the field near midfield, but he fumbled it on the tackle, and MRA is able to come away with the recovery. The Patriots have the 35-point lead and the football with a running clock here in the third quarter. Just a crazy turn of events for the MRA Patriots. But
Zayon Cotton has. Punt team is out for Grenada.
A great play, Cavion Johnson, and he loses his helmet once he hits the ground, but not before the touchback. And a big turnover and a bank plus first down from the 20 for Madison Central.
Yeah, trying to loft the ball out there, ball on the far hash mark. He threw it to the wide side of the field with a lot of air. 2 defenders there for Madison Central and a single receiver for Northwest. And so a crowd, he threw it into a crowd. And
scores 19 Pirates, Titans 12. Huge run there for Jaden Thompson. And
Yeah.
we will have a flag in the air.
Yeah, that flag, that's a horse collar tackle.
Yeah.
He grabbed him by the back
figured
right
that
there,
was.
slung him. And, you know, Jaden just, even though he was being horse collared, he kept his balance, kept his
That's
legs
right.
under him. He picked up another 4 or 5 yards after the horse collar.
In the backfield, that's Michael Stevens. He's not going to be caught at the 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Michael Stevens.
80-yard touchdown run by Stevens on that play. Had a huge hole up the middle. Northwest anticipating him going to the outside and just left the middle wide open.
A Brick City Drug touchdown for Madison Central, 27-3 against Northwest Rankin. 8:35 to go on the ball game. The Southern Ag credit. Fourth quarter, a big Brick City Drug touchdown for the Jags, and almost. And be back with more right here on the MC Big Blue Network. Right after this Smart Smile orthodontic replay right here. We'll take a timeout right here on the MC Big Blue.
Side 2 to this near side. Nye Johnson, number 4, to the left of number 1 quarterback King White. Waiting to snap. He's going to move his running back a little further up to him. It'll be a handoff. No, it's going to be right up the middle. Touchdown. Number 81, touchdown, Germantown. 81 was the receiver there. Joseph Walker, tight end.
Yeah, that is a senior tight end. Walker, just a slip seam route right up the middle. Basically, he was running toward the goalpost, and he was wide open, able to walk in on that pass.
Slew of weapons for the Mavericks, right?
Clock's with 6:17. They're changing the play. They're going to get under 8 seconds here on the play clock. Drops to throw is Morgan. Sets up. Pump fakes. Hit. And he is going to be sacked. A loss on the play back at the 42-yard line. Bulldogs get him. They're going to move him backwards. It'll be second out.
Left the guy open. So Lynch running down the middle of the football field, covered by Trey McQueen. What looks like for the Vikings, Jalen Webb.
So in 3 plays, we gained 1 yard.
If that's right, Cole was just sharing the stats there with me. And we'll get the field goal, trying to make that happen. Titans there to block that field goal from happening. And so certainly we've seen we're going to watch this Rogers Dabbs replay.
And hopefully they keep this momentum alive.
Going very quickly here on first down. Jacoby at the 5, Jacoby at the 3. Pulled down from behind. It'll be second and goal from the 3-yard line.
Yeah, no, that's the kind of run we're used to seeing from Jacoby Williams. And
Side to the left. Hall throws it out into the flats on the left side. And
off to Jacoby. Lowers his shoulder. He's going to be 1 yard shy with third down coming up.
Yeah, I'm not so sure that they don't run that same play again. They've had such success, and they're certainly not going to take their time doing it. They're going to go very, very quick.
Walker quickly checks the sideline. Snap, handoff to Jacoby Williams. Waiting for an official signal. There it is. 6 points for the Arrows.
Good, solid run. You got inside the 10-yard line, and Jacoby Williams does what he's been very successful doing.
Morgan. Counter step, going to hand the football off. Not a whole lot of running room for Aiden Greer to be third down and pick up a 2.
Back at the exact same spot. So there was no penalty. So if just the block happened, we recover and run it in. I think Isaiah Wynn's the one that ran it in.
Absolutely.
I don't understand this. But that's all right. We're going to try again right here. And now the far ref threw a flag, and he's running in.
It drops to throw. Sets up, looking, rolls far side out of the pocket. Now hit as he's thrown, and that ball is actually caught down at the 20. off his feet at the 16-yard line. First down, Warren Central.
I am curious if the receiver did not step out. So it was basically a stop-and-go route by the receiver on the sideline.
Quarter. Wynn Cruz with another big play. He got through the defensive line. He got wrapped Kellen Hall up by the feet before somebody else finished him off up high. But Wynn.
Morgan going to hand the football off, and nifty running by Warren Central. That's going to be a pickup of 9 and or 10. Thank you. 9 and or 10 as Greer picks that up.
Good job, Justin Eaves. We had to look at the replay, and he basically tightrope the sideline over there before he came back to make that pass reception, but real close.
Second down and 1 ball at the 6-yard line. Warren Central threatening, trying to regain the lead. Going to hand the ball off. Greer, stretch play far side. He breaks the tackle, and here comes a flag in late.
2 or 3 flags.
I think that's going to actually be on Warren Central. It's going to be illegal block on Warren Central.
Official signal is a hold on Warren Central. Bulldogs going to catch a break. Greer basically
trying to stretch out a little bit. I think he did get a little cramped up a little bit. They're going to give it to Mackey. Nope, quarterback keeper again. Boy, they have run that option very well tonight. Oh, man, I thought the ball came out, but boy, he is tackled hard inside the right at the 5-yard line.
Or that would have been dangerous.
Yeah, not much of a return. I believe he what did he catch that on? About the 42, able to get
in the third quarter. Morgan, play action, rolls far side, looking, throws. That ball is incomplete. It'll be third down.
Warren Central working the short side of the field. Boy, not. I'm actually surprised they didn't work Lynch over to the wide side of the field in some kind of way. But third down and a ball sitting at the Brandon 15-yard line, right hash. Got to get the ball up to the Bulldogs 7-yard line for the first.
Third down play coming up here. They're going to shift the personnel from right to left. As they got 9 to snap. Morgan, stretch play, trying to get something there, and there's nothing. As you got to think there's
For the,
I think so.
Yep, think so. And I don't know. It is missed. That's the second time he's missed a kick tonight. Panthers lead 28-27. You know, they got a 2-point conversion to tie it at halftime.
White, quarterback keeper again for White, and gets hit at the line of scrimmage. Will bring up third down. Not sure they're going to give him anything here.
All right, Lee, explain this logic to me. You've got
on to try to take the lead here. A 32-yard attempt from the far hash. Good snap, good hold. That kick is up. It's plenty long enough, and it is good. Warren Central regains the lead now, 21-20. 21-20, Vikings on.
Once again, White in shotgun formation, does have it back to his left, and he'll hand it to him, number 33. Goes up for that far side, and ball comes free. Ball comes loose. It is in the end zone, and the Knights will recover. The Knights, for the third time tonight, have taken the football away from the Mavericks deep in their own territory.
Yeah, that ball rolled into the end zone before it was recovered by the Knights, and that's going to be a touchback with 1.2 seconds left on the clock here in the third quarter.
That last pass makes DK Wallace 6 for 10 with 107 yards after that long pass to Javarius Luckett. And that's 224 on the yard for the Pirates, 97 on the ground for the Titans. We are leading the penalty battle at 4 penalties for 25 yards and the turnover ratio with only 1 turnover to their 3.
Wow. And that was number 6 for the Pirates there if you were tuned in. Antoine showed.
It was number 5.
Number 5, excuse
Antonio
me.
McFarland.
Yeah, Antonio.
The Bounds and Panthers, are they going to make him kick it again?
Let's see.
They did last time. Is that a flag? Yeah.
Not returnable. As the Bulldogs haven't been able to do much in the return game. Got a late hit there. Will not be called.
Yeah, cheap shot by Ronnie Blossom. Just level Trey McQueen. Queen, I think, was not even looking in that direction, but
Hands it off to McCaleb Taylor around the left side. Corralled by Adam Alexander and Donovan Schaefer. Minimal gain on the play. 3rd and long coming up.
Yeah, this looks a lot different than we saw in the first half. You can clearly see that the Clinton Arrow defense have made adjustments. But one thing they're doing that's visibly better is the pursuit to the football, and more importantly, the tackle once they reach it.
Big 3rd down here, 3rd and 9. Trusty rolling out to his right. Looking back to his left now. Got a man going down the sideline. He was trying to go to McCaleb Taylor on a wheel route, but Adam Alexander, the young freshman, was waiting.
Gonna throw it right to him. And that's a great screen play, and that is going to be Drummond, but he's going to fumble, and it's going the other way. And Warren Central is going to have the football.
Yeah, delivered a good hit on Drummond. Drummond to come out of the backfield, just a quick pass to him. Had a good block on the outside. He got it to the 1st down marker. Got about to around the 30-yard line, right, I guess about the 28-yard line. And, boy, he got leveled by 3.
Punt team is out. A high punt. Jaden Johnson looks it in. Tried to actually get some yardage out of the deal. Did not. And so it'll be 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line for the Arrows.
It always makes me anxious when you have a return man that fields the ball without a fair catch, especially a ball that hung up in the air as long as it did. Very, very fortunate there. But, he did the most important thing, and that was secure the football and make sure that Clinton has an opportunity to do some things on offense. With 5.
The football off. Stretch play. Down to the 10. 5, and he is in. Touchdown, Warren Central.
Yeah, Warren Central again. Runner just, just refused to go down. Helmet comes off for Rilo Nickelberry, but Greer went up the middle and just bounced.
By a short touchdown run from Jacoby Williams. Birchfield, the tight end, left to right of the formation. Jacoby Williams takes it right side. Slips and will lose a yard on the play.
Yeah, surprise, surprise. The geographic location of that slip happened once again, and I don't know how much he would have gained had he not slipped, but it certainly didn't help his momentum, or you can't.
All right, so we got Warren Central just scored a touchdown. They're up 27-20. Let's hear from our sponsor, Performance Therapy, as we watch Clinton and Grenada.
Hey, I'm Courtney Turner. I am the director at our Canton location. Here at our Canton location, we offer quite a few subspecialties. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy, and all of our disciplines see adults and pediatrics. So some of our specialties include LSVT for Parkinson's patients. We have LSVT loud and LSVT big. We also offer services in pelvic floor physical therapy and dry needling. We see diagnoses ranging from athletic injuries to post-op patients to geriatrics, fall prevention, balance, and a wide range of neurological disorders. Here at our Canton Clinic, we are very involved in our community. We love to go to sporting events, go to local community outreach activities, and we also love to go help churches with their exercise programs and educational and services for local support groups. We like to say when you come here as a patient, you become part of our family, and I feel like that's very true here at our clinic. If you are in the Canton area, you can reach out directly to our Canton location, or if you are somewhere else in the state, feel free to contact any of our other 14 locations. We are Performance Therapy, comprehensive care, hands-on treatment, proven results.
Singleton with a touchdown tonight. Micah Jones with a touchdown and Mikael Stevens with a touchdown for Madison Central.
Jay, that's going to be.
Yeah, there was a strip.
Yeah, strip there.
We fumbled. They stripped it out of Peyton Park's hand, and
yes.
Richland is going to have the ball.
And so just like that, Titans offense will be back on the field against this Pirate defense.
Yeah, Peyton ran up the middle. Good surge by the defensive line of the Titans. And one guy was holding him up while a couple more.
Going deep to that far sideline, overshoots his intended receiver by quite a bit.
Yeah, he
So
just
bring up
basically.
fourth down.
I think it's just showing off for us now to see how far I can throw the.
Spotted at the 49. Taylor will gain 1 yard.
All right, so Madison Central and Northwest Rankin is our first final of the night. Madison Central beats Northwest Rankin 28-3. Northwest Rankin falls to 2-2, while Madison Central improves to 3-1. Madison Central will go to Warren Central next week, while Northwest Rankin will, I don't know because I forgot to write it down. Go me! All right. Anyway, Madison Central gets the dub, 28-3. We got Tupelo. Their feet has been in and out. They're taking on Oxford. It is 27-10. Oxford going downfield right there, and that pass looks like it is incomplete. All right, and then we have Warren Central up 28-20 on Brandon, and Clinton and Grenada really haven't been doing too much here in this third quarter. Clinton does have a touchdown. Grenada up 6, 28-22.
On the Grenada offense, saw my man sneaking in for the blitz right there. Did an excellent job of slipping through that offensive line. And for the first time, I think that's the first time tonight, we've had a tackle for the quarterback for a loss.
And so 3rd and long. You would think it's an obvious passing situation, but when you have McCaleb Taylor in the backfield, who knows, maybe they want to split it up and get a few here. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends. 1 tight end goes in motion right to left of the shotgun. Play action, Trusty, stepping up in the pocket. Now he's going to decide to scramble inside and out. Still on his feet near the first down marker. Spins out of it and will pick up almost 20 yards on the play. First down.
Yeah, that's something that they're going to look back on. If Clinton doesn't come back in this game tonight, these are one of the plays that you're going to look back on as to why. You had Grenada right where you wanted them in a 3rd and 15 situation. Great coverage downfield, but you cannot allow the quarterback like Trusty to just gallop for 15 yards like that.
Tyson out of bounds around the 31-yard line. That should be more than enough for the first down. That's going to be a pickup of 13. And again, Tyson Robinson moving the sticks himself.
Started up the middle, then bounced it out right. Found an opening, was able to take advantage of it.
Shaq, going to give it to Tyson Robinson. He goes right up the middle, spinning away from defenders, and a pickup of 10 and another first down.
Yeah, at that time, pulling guard, pulling tackle. Got behind those guys, able to find some daylight to get up the field.
1-by-3 set as Shaq drops to throw. Quick strike far side. Quincy Phillips is going to cross the 25 down inside the 20. Makes a move towards the sideline. Then makes another move. And, of course, he's going to pick up, it looks like, right around 14 and a first down.
And that's what happens again. When you're able to run the football well, it froze everybody. It was play action with the Tyson.
For the Golden Wave from their own 29, leading this one 27-10. Under 10 to go in the fourth quarter. Gillen fakes to Bobo. He keeps. Bounces outside and gets the. Tyson Robinson, far side stretch play. Tyson trying to find the end zone. Tyson right at the goal line. I think he's going to be down right at the 1-yard line. That is a pickup of 16.
Yeah, and I think they're going to call the Bulldogs for holding. And this is I will tell you, this is a good act.
McCaleb Taylor. Got to be close to 30 carries, if not over the 30-carry threshold at this point. It'll be 3rd down, 2 yards to go for the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm going to guess he's around 31 or 32. And I'm going to guess before this night's over, he could be flirting with 40 carries before this game's over.
He is truly a workhorse. 3rd and 2 for Grenada. Going back to guess who. Dancing, tiptoes, spins out, picks up.
So they're going to get green this time for the hold.
First down and 15. Ball sits at the 25-yard line. 3-by-1 set for the Dogs. 1:15 to go third quarter, down 28-20. C.J. Martin in at running back on the right side of Shaq. It's going to be Martin, far side stretch play. Martin makes a man miss. Martin off and running. 5. Martin down to the goal line. He's at the 1. 24-yard run by C.J. Martin.
Similar play that we ran with Tyson Robinson. Martin again runs up the field, makes a guy miss, was able to get 3 more yards after the contact, after the missed tackle.
Back off each side, once Quincy Phillips to the left side of Shaq. C.J. Martin to the right side. First down and goal. C.J. Martin looking for the goal line. C.J. Martin scores. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A 1-yard run for Martin. You got to think the Bulldogs are going to go for 2 here. They made it a 28-26 ball game.
Yeah, we don't see Griffin. Looks like the offensive staff is leaving the guys on the field.
Well, here comes Tyson Robinson. I can tell you what's coming right now. I think we all do.
You called it.
The
Yeah.
Mike Tyson. The Mike Tyson, where you put Tyson Robinson. I'm not doing the Wildcat. We're going Mike Tyson with Tyson Robinson. That big punch. That knockout punch.
Well, let's hope he delivers it this time.
Well, Shaq's going to stay in the ball game. Robinson to his left. Phillips to his right. 2-point play coming. Phillips out of the backfield. Going to hand it to Tyson Robinson, and he is eaten up in the backfield, so that is no good.
Boy, I tell you again, Warren Central read that one. And this is a textbook defensive play. Ronnie Blossom read the play and just scraped down the line.
Potent first string.
Pistol formation, handoff to Mosley. Mosley goes off to that far side. Had a trio of what looked to be a trio, but I think it was just a couple of receivers on this near side.
Looks like they're going to move to a single back formation.
Gillen under center. They will go for it. They give to Bobo. He's got it. What confidence. Confidence in your quarterback, confidence in your line. And
Caden Peoples, be a quarterback keeper, comes to this near side of the 40, 45, midfield. Still on his feet to the 45, down around the 42-yard line. It's a first down for the night, sponsored by All-Star Team Sports.
Again, I love the fight you see in this team. I mean, they are down a lot here, but not giving up, still fighting, still playing strong. And good, strong run there by KP to get the first down and then some.
Coming around, big play.
And that was DK Wallace there with another run for the Titans. Decent run as well. Thankfully, the Pirate defense there to stop him.
It's a flag.
Panthers changed the play at the last minute. Bradley Watson going to give the ball around to Cruz Johnson. He cuts it upfield. Going to get inside, right at the 35-yard line on 1st and 10. So it's going to be 2nd and about 5.
Johnson carries, hit by Williams and Psalms.
Well, I'll take that back. He only got a couple of yards on that one.
Yep.
They got, 3.
Tight to the formation on the right. They take the snap, they give it to Blanco. He runs off the right side. He's going to get about 3 on the play. He's going to be tackled.
All right, that should just about do it for MRA and Oak Grove. 51-13 appears to be the final. We got a fumble at Canton Academy. They were driving on Central Hines. Can they make something out of nothing? Could be a lot of running for, it could have been a lot worse because that ball was in the open field, and now we've got a flag on the field. So MRA up 51-13. I guess it's time to start the MRA to the MHSAA campaign because that was as solid of a whooping as you can give somebody over a defending state champion nonetheless. So MRA, a big win as the Patriots are going to advance or improve to 5-1 on the year now. They're going to go to East Rankin next week. Oak Grove now has dropped 2 in a row, and they're going to go to Laurel next week. They lost to Hattiesburg 27-21 last week, and now this big defeat to MRA tonight. So now we've got Clinton and Grenada. Grenada just scores a touchdown. That's a huge touchdown for Grenada to give some separation on the first play of the fourth quarter. We saw Warren Central give up a touchdown to Brandon. Brandon went for 2. They did not score. Now we're going to go back to Pearl and Ridgeland. Ridgeland has the ball down 19-12, trying to get the equalizer as they're just underway in the fourth quarter. Is that a fumble? What is happening? Madness on Mississippi Scoreboard Friday Night Live, presented by Performance Therapy. The extra point. Go to Clinton real quick. Go to Clinton real quick. Oh, you can't return it. They botched the snap. Clinton thought they could run it back. They cannot. It's 34-22. Is anything else happening? Go to 6 real quick. Go to Canton Academy and Central Hines. Okay, I think it's slowed down. You were good. Woo! That was great. Now we got to find something. To show. Now there's just everybody standing around. Boy, that got exciting for a minute. Yeah, that was great. Okay, so we're going to go to the first place we got to play. All right, so Clinton is coming out for the kickoff. Tupelo is about 7 minutes away from beating Oxford up 27-10. They got the ball. And now it looks like they're going to get a nice run and play here, and this gets them in the red zone. All right, so Clinton and Brandon about to kick off. Warren Central now has the ball against Brandon. Clinton Grenada about to kick off. I have Clinton and Brandon in my head from last week. Warren Central and Brandon are just started the fourth quarter. Warren Central has the football, and now they're going to be facing a 4th and 8, so they're going to have to kick it away, and Brandon has a chance to retake the lead.
A procedure penalty as the ball is kicked out of bounds, and so the Arrows should have some good starting.
High snap. Lynch. High driving kick. Phillips going to try to return this one. Makes a man miss. Makes another one miss. There goes Quincy far side. Quincy's got a lot of room to run across the 50 and makes a man miss again. And a beautiful return down to the Warren Central 45-yard line.
No flags on the play, but boy, what a play by Quincy Phillips.
At a stop here. Going to give the ball to guess who? Around the right end. He makes one man miss, makes two Panthers miss, and now taken down. He just has no drop-off.
No.
He has been, he's made people miss all night long.
Backing out to the 30-yard line. Tackle there by Johnson. First down.
Great adjective would be feisty.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Sure does.
Shack first down and 10 at the 45-yard line. Drops to throw. Shack steps up, looking, going to throw far side. That ball is dropped. Rare drop by Tyson Robinson.
Listen.
This time quarterback keeper makes one Panther miss. He's taken down from behind.
All right, and the Pirates just called a timeout. Coach Schooler went out, called a timeout. We'll take one with them, and
we just kind of keep it simple.
Near side, and that's going to be incomplete as the Dogs were looking for number 15.
Air again. Trying to go with the quick screen, running back screen to Jacoby Williams, but a good job by Grenada of sniffing that out and just corralling.
I'm just behind her.
About 20 minutes. This time they're going to give it to Mackey again off the left side. I say that was Mackey. They've got a no. That was Mackey.
19 to snap. We're at the 11:07 mark in the ball game. Man in motion is going to be McQueen. Shack drops to throw, pump fakes, and he's hit and dropped at the 45-yard line. He just does not have a lot of time to throw.
No, not at all. This is Larry Reynolds.
No, he's not. He's like 5'8". So he's going deep. They're going to throw down the field, not to him, overthrew the receiver.
It is good.
And we'll get that right through the uprights there for the Pirates as well tonight on this.
Ball games in. Those are two guys you're not going to block. And how you take care of those guys is you run it on the inside and keep them honest.
Good job getting the punt away. It's going to hit at the 17 and roll inside the 10.
All right, that field goal we just saw in Pearl and Ridgeland was Pearl's field goal. Now Pearl is up 22-12 on the undefeated Ridgeland Titan. Todd McDaniel's squad got some work to do now as they're running out of time in the fourth quarter. It is a 2-score deficit. Warren Central stopped that Brandon drive with a big sack on 3rd and 8. We've got Tupelo. Are they still driving? Yeah, they're still driving on Oxford with 4 minutes to go. And Grenada and Clinton. Clinton has the football. Let's go to Grenada and Clinton, and then we will show you Oxford and Tupelo.
Time to even look down.
Is the deep back. He'll get the carry again, and there it is! Kylan Bobo, first touchdown! In his Golden Wave career from 1 yard out.
Yeah, great job there. You felt like Bobo was going to be the one after the way that he had created
yardage, and going to find plenty of it.
I waited all night for that touchdown. Tupelo from my boy Andy Lee. Tupelo up 33-10. They're going to get their third straight win over Oxford and improve to 4-0 on the season. They're going to take on Houston from Tennessee next week in Tupelo. Remember, that game in Houston last year was wild. You saw that here on Mississippi Scoreboard Friday Night Live. It was a game Houston won against the Golden Wave in the Memphis area. So, hey, let's go to Central Hines and Canton Academy. Just got an interception. Can he take it all the way back? Yes, he can. We've got a Canton Academy alum on the staff here. Sterling James all fired up. Canton Academy gets a pick 6. So it's 34-27. I wonder if they go for 2 here, if they kick the extra point. Either way, that just helped pad their lead in the fourth quarter. Germantown handling West Lauderdale. It's 41-13. Germantown has the ball. That one in the fourth quarter as well. And we're getting ready to go back to Warren Central and Brandon. Warren Central has a 3rd and 8. Big play here as they're trying to keep possession of the ball against the Bulldogs.
Rolls far side. Morgan looking, going to throw towards the outside. Again, looking for Winters at the sideline. Could not get him. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, defense did a good job of not only kept bringing up pressure.
So the Gulfport feed wasn't working for us. We were going to show you Gulfport and Picayune. Gulfport is up 34-7 on Picayune. Just wanted to give you that score update as we go back to, let's see, well, Germantown and West Lauderdale right here, waiting for something else to pick up. Yeah, let's go back to Warren Central and Brandon now. Warren Central punting here. It's 4th and 8.
Phillips going to pick it up. And off his feet at the 36-yard line, it'll be 1st down and 10 Dogs.
Yeah, he didn't want that one to bounce any further than it did. So, got to stop it. Had to bobble it. Boy, had he was able to pick it up clean, I think he would have made something happen out of it. But Bulldogs
gives it to Taylor. Taylor bounces it out to the right side, stiff arms the defender, and is pushed out of bounds near the 10-yard line. More than enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, once again, I've said it a million times tonight, that he's just so patient. He lets things happen in front of him, and then once he finds a seam, he takes it from there. Did a really good job. If I had to nitpick anything he did on that run, if I'm his coach, I would probably tell him to stay in bounds right there because you want this clock running.
I would not be shocked if this young man has 40 carries at this juncture in the game. Tight ends go in motion. Trusty hands it off. Taylor into the end zone for 6 more.
Yeah.
Here's the give. Panthers going for 2, and they lost the football maybe. They did. All right, no good. So it is 34-27. Panthers lead it by a touchdown with 7 minutes, 57 seconds.
That's a touchdown that could put this game away with 9.5 minutes to go.
The extra point is up. The extra point is good. 9:28 left to play in this one. Grenada pushing that lead further and further away. 41-22 your score. We'll take a commercial break, and we'll be right back after this.
Northwest ranking Cougars. Always a good day.
And here's the punt. And not getting too far from the ground. This is actually going to give us good field advantage there, Roy, against this Titan defense.
Yeah, short punt, but he had a good roll. He's going to bring it out to about the 44-yard line. Again, good field position for the Pirates.
Dalen Stewart some daylight to run.
2nd down and 4 at the 40 of Warren Central. Hands the ball off again. That's a lean and a couple yards. That'll be 3rd down and 2 as Martin grabs 3 more. Bunch set receivers near side, back off each shoulder of Shack. Again, going to give the ball to Martin. Martin's going to plunge through the middle, and a great run by Martin to pick up 5 and a 1st down.
And probably a touchdown.
All right, we're going to hang out with Brandon and Warren Central while we hear a word from our sponsor, Performance Therapy. Or not. It's not good.
Hey, my name's Wayne Jimenez. I'm the director here at Fondren Performance Therapy. We service the Northeast Jackson area as well as some local colleges and high schools. We provide outpatient orthopedic services for our patients. We see a variety of folks ranging from athletic injuries to total knee replacements. And basically, we take care of anybody that walks through our door. So we would love to have you come over and pay us a visit, and if we can help you get over your aches and pains, we'll be happy to help you. You can contact us at our Fondren office, or you can feel free to reach out to any of our 14 locations in the central Mississippi area. Remember, performance therapy, comprehensive care, hands-on treatment, and proven results.
All right, so 28-26 as Warren Central gets the ball back from Brandon. Costly turnover. Grenada's up 41-22 on Clinton. Tupelo up 34-10 on Oxford. Let's check out Central Hines and Canton Academy. Canton Academy went for two, didn't get it. They fumbled it away. Now Central Hines has an opportunity to go and tie this game in the fourth quarter. Not sure how much time is left, but they're down 7. A chance to make it exciting here on Mississippi Scoreboard Friday Night Live, presented by Performance Therapy.
Yes. Cougars back to throw. Quarterback's going to take off now. He's got a lot of room, and they didn't contain him very well, but he had nothing downfield. Secondary did a great job. Now he's going to end up with a first down, or very close to a first down. Yep, going to move the chains.
Into Panther territory at the 48. First down.
Plenty of time in the game. 7 minutes, 4 seconds.
Letting that play develop. On the play before, they just were able to clog up the.
You know that. Let's see here. Mackey again. And boy, Panthers are wrapped him up. And that was big 55.
56. And, of course, they watch the tape from last week. Third down and 10. 4 receivers will go into the route for Morgan, who drops to throw. Pressure coming, steps up. Morgan being pressure, throws, and that ball is picked off going the other way. Bulldogs have it at the 45. Down to the 40, trying to reach the sideline, off his feet at the 35-yard line. That's
second down and 8 for the Cougars. Quarterback keeper. He'll get a couple on the play. It's going to bring up a third down. And you know they're going to, this is 4-down territory. Yeah. Regardless, they don't.
Shot brought down after a short game by Sawyer Bates.
Clock under 6 minutes now at 5:54.
Third and 5.
Cougars not in any hurry, trying to use up a lot of this clock. They don't want to leave the Panthers a lot of time. Now we're going to call a timeout.
That's the water break timeout.
The water break timeout, that's right.
Giving us better.
C.J. Martin going to take the football. Yeah, I mean, there's no instant replay. And of course, you can't really challenge, even in college football, a face mask.
Well, that was one time where you're glad they did miss the penalties.
3-yard pickup. It'll be second down and 7 down to the Warren Central 31-yard line. We're at 6:40 to go in the ball game. Campbell across the face of the formation. Shack drops to throw. Pressure coming. Shack going to throw the outlet pass to Martin. It's going to be incomplete. It'll be third down. Just no time for Shack to throw. He makes a drop back, and it's somebody right in his face.
Yeah, and that's one where Shack.
And that's 16 for the Titans. Again, Elijah Adams just
Don't try to make
on this left side.
Third down and 7. First down sits at the 24-yard line. Shack drops to throw. Throws, looking for a man that's going to be caught. And
to the up back. I think that was 34, and I think they stopped him. I don't think he got a yard.
I do not believe so. J.D. Kelly got to him first, but
of the 41-yard line.
The two middle.
Fourth down and a long one. We're at the 6-minute mark in the ballgame. Bulldogs, I believe, are 1 for 3 on fourth downs tonight. Shack trying to get him to come off sides here. We're down to 8 seconds. I think they're probably going to take a timeout right here.
Quarterback rolls out. He throws the ball to the flat. He's got it. Got the first down and taken out of bounds at about the Panther 35-yard line. That stops the clock with 4 minutes, 47 seconds. What are your thoughts, Ben?
Once again, I mean,
somebody's got to.
Grenada just scored a touchdown on Clinton. It's 48-22, so that game is all about done as the Grenada Chargers are going to bring Clinton down from that high of beating Brandon a week ago. Grenada's going to improve to 3-1. They got Bartlett from Tennessee. That's the Memphis area coming up. They're going to Bartlett next week. Clinton is going to be at South Panola as the arrows fall to 2-2. We got Central Hines and Canton Academy. Central Hines got that fourth down conversion you saw, and they are moving the ball, getting closer to the end zone there in the fourth quarter. And then we got Pearl and RedZone 22-12, and Pearl down the sideline with 3.5 minutes to go as the Pirates are trying to add on to their 10-point lead. And Warren Central and Brandon still in a timeout. Warren Central up 28-22. Brandon's got a fourth down and 1 coming up. But let's go back now to Central Hines and Canton Academy.
Given to number 34 this time, he's going to have he may have a first down. Ball's marked.
Robinson in the ball game. 156 yards on 12 carries tonight. Got a touchdown, a long run of 53. Got to get a yard here. Shack. Gonna throw a quick strike. That's going to be caught by McQueen. That should be enough. A 3-yard pickup and a first down.
Somehow, boy, Shack threw it low, and McQueen got about as low as you can.
Stand here. Here's the snap. Given 34 again. They've not done
First
that.
Down at 10 at the 22. Going to give the ball off Tyson Robinson, left side. Tyson finds a hole. Tyson inside the 10, down to the 9. That'll be a first down for the Bulldogs. That'll be a pickup of 13.
Jay McQueen, great job of blocking out to the defensive back. Tyson running right off him. Was able to clear the line of scrimmage, and Jay just timed that block just right.
First down and goal at the 10. 5:08 to go in the ball game. Warren Central with a 2-point advantage, 28-26. Shack going to give the football off. Quincy Phillips, and Phillips is going to pick up about.
Either a calf or something, but it's really kind of bothering him a little bit.
Again, back off to each side. Quincy Phillips to the left, C.J. Martin to the right. Second down and goal at the 7. Quick pass looking for McQueen on the slant route. That'll be no good. It'll be third down.
Threw it high. Probably threw it high. Tried to throw it, but only where Jay McQueen could.
All right, we're working on that Canton Academy Central Hines feed. I don't know what happened. We got the spinning wheel of death right now. 34-27. Hopefully nothing happens while things get situated. The feed appears to be down, but here's Brandon, 3rd and goal against Warren Central. 28-26. The Bulldogs need a score.
Shack, speed sweep by Quincy Phillips, no good, and that'll be a 4th down play. You got to wonder if, Rhett Griffith is probably coming in right now. I know he has had an injury off last week. He kicked earlier. He'll have an opportunity to give the Bulldogs a lead if they weren't trying to just play it safe, do what you can, get it at the middle of the field. If not, very safe play. This looks like this will be as Chancellor will hold. Right at a 30-yard kick from straight away. Griffith made his first 2 last week at Clinton, and the last 2 were blocked. We'll see if the Dogs, he can split it here and give them a 1-point advantage. From 30 yards. Good snap, good hold. Kick is on the way. It's got the distance. It's up, and it is good. Bulldogs. Griffith gives Brandon a 1-point.
Mackey and
Importantly for Grenada, it stopped the clock.
5:37 to play. 48-20.
Oh, the horror. We're never going to know what happens. We're working on it. We're going to reset it again, see if we can't get something. That was only 2nd down. It was only 2nd down. They were still outside of they weren't inside the 10 yet, so they could still pick up another first down. They don't seem determined to throw the ball downfield. They've just been running it the whole time. We saw Brandon kick a go-ahead field goal. Okay, here we go. We got him back. Can't guarantee how long we're going to have him. Still second down. Maybe there was a penalty, or we're seeing something in the pass. Either way, we are prepared for the best and for the worst. We're about to see the kickoff for Brandon and Warren Central. Meanwhile, Central Hines has the ball, down 7. Looks like we're good. Let's see if we can watch the second down play. Okay, so it took us back to where we were. I thought that looked familiar. Oh, man, that's just unfortunate. All right, well, we got Brandon still in action. We got Clinton and Grenada still in action, and Ridgeland and Pearl still in action, so we can still be in action with you as Brandon kicks off. Oh, no, got to handle the kickoff. All right, so Warren Central gets it back. So they exchange turnovers. Brandon scores, go-ahead field goal. Now Warren Central needs to move the ball down the field to at least try a field goal. It is 29-28. All right, we have Central Hines back again, and it looks like there's something new here. It is first down at the goal line. Let's take it now.
Quarterback keeper Panthers are right there. It is signaled a touchdown.
Jump 1 yard. Touchdown Cougars.
Do we call a timeout? We got 3. What do you think?
I guess it depends on what they line up in, doesn't it?
I would definitely think the Panthers will call a timeout.
Morgan, second down and 10. Drops to throw. Screen play. Near side. Flag comes in. Bulldogs going to corral him. And
of course, Panthers are going to call timeout, just as we thought. Yep, Panthers called timeout.
Canton Academy.
Clinton walking out of here with any success tonight.
4:44 left to play in the game. There is a new running back in the game now. They've decided to give McCaleb Taylor the rest of the night off. After he clocked, like I said, I'm gonna guess. I'm going to say 50 carries. I'm going to wait, obviously, until Statman gets in here. He'll give us final stats. But I'm going to say the young man had 50.
To clean up the play after Evans got blocked out of it. But Quincy Phillips going to check in the ball game at safety.
Drops to throw on 3rd and long. They're going to throw far side. That ball skips, and that'll be no good. It'll be 4th down. So the Vikings have a decision to make with 3:05 to go in the ball game. And it looks like they're going to bring the punting unit on. You got to be aware of a fake punt at this point. Yeah. But Vikings, what they're banking on, I believe they've got still 2 and/or 3 timeouts that they can play good enough defense to get the ball, move field position here. What Brandon needs is a great return by Quincy Phillips.
Right.
Lynch, high driving kick away from Phillips. And that ball takes a Brandon bounce the other way, and it's going to be.
We'll see if they try to go wide. Quarterback's going to throw the ball.
They are in.
They are in. 2 point. Oh, my goodness. 26 seconds left in the ball game. Panthers trail now 35-34.
Good.
Little play action. They used Mackey as and the quarterback. Both of them.
Very, very good decoys out there.
They were decoys. 26 seconds. Panthers have a shot, but not much time.
You know, that was the same play they ran.
Your running backs.
Back off each shoulder of Chancellor. First down and 10. Going to give the football off, and that's going to be nothing doing for Dalen Stewart.
Yeah, Ronnie Blossom again. That good-looking tackle. Got back there in a hurry to make the tackle on Stewart for a 1 yard loss. Not what you want to do. Going backwards, the Bulldogs need to take their time actually making these snaps, but 2:35 and ticking here in the waning minutes of this fourth quarter.
3 carries minus 2 yards tonight for Stewart. Chancellor going to check the sideline. The play clock down to 10. 2:19 on the game clock. Going to give to C.J. Martin. Martin, right side. Martin breaks the tackle. and he is going to pick up about 7 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
Great run. I tell you what, C.J. Martin runs the football very well in traffic for a small back. I just really impressed with the way he runs. Just in traffic, he's able to still kind of see the yardage, see the holes, see downfield, but runs the football real well in traffic. Just kind of hand off. We pull the guard to tackle, and he's following everybody, and just a good run. 3rd down, but a good run on 2nd down.
Let's take a 30-second timeout.
Have to go a lot farther than all the other kicks. So
he's going to kick it, 15 yards to the right again, the far side. No, it gets through this time.
Got a flag. Looks like an offsides there.
Yep, offsides against. The far side line judge finally decides they did something wrong. He's been my issue all night, but anyway.
I don't know, man. I've never seen a flag dropped a minute and a half past a play, but that's just me.
Whatever amount of time it takes for us to celebrate and get our kicking team out there, it had to be more than a minute.
Wrong situation.
First and goal. Chargers letting that play clock tick to at least under 5 seconds. Handoff goes to Elliott. He spins out of one tackle, but he is corralled.
So they'll try it again, and they're going to kick it deep this time. And it is going to get to J.D. Kelly, and he's going to come up the middle, and he's at midfield. Clock shows 22.
All right, we got a final score from Pearl and Ridgeland. Pearl beats Ridgeland 22-12. Ridgeland suffering its first loss of the season. We'll probably see Ridgeland again next week. They are hosting Germantown next Friday. And meanwhile, we've got Pearl. They fell to now – no, they are now 2-2, I should say. Second win of the year after winning their season opener. So Pearl 2-2, Ridgeland 3-1. Let's go. So we got Central Hines with the lead. They got the 2-point conversion. So Canton Academy got about 20 seconds left to try and win this game. Grenada is up big on Clinton, and then Brandon up on Warren Central, a 4th and 1 upcoming. And we've got a timeout at Central Hines. At Canton Academy. Between Canton Academy and Central Hines. We've got a timeout in Brandon and Warren Central. So now we're going to Grenada and Clinton for the extra point. It's 54-22.
People are going to look up and go, what has happened? We scored 65 points last week, but a much bigger struggle here tonight for the Clinton Arrow program.
Extra point is up and good. 1:45 left to play in the game. 55 Grenada, 22 Clinton. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be right back after this.
Bigger team.
Yeah. I think the big talks about this game, either way it ends up, is going to be offensive penalties.
Yeah.
Turnovers.
Yeah. Right.
I mean,
some of them imagined, I think. I never saw illegal motion by anybody. So, anyway, rolling out to his right, going to throw up the field. Didn't get out of bounds. Going to have
tight set, heavy set. We'll see what the Dogs do here. Tyson Robinson right up the middle. He's going to have the first down and more. Pick up a 4 on the play.
So let me tell you what's a little different tonight versus last week. Handoff, first down run by Tyson Robinson. We went with the package where you have 2 linemen line up as upbacks. And I forget the name, but you called it formation. We renamed the formation.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah. So we have two linemen line up in the backfield, offset between the offset behind the guard and the tackle. Bulldog coming up slow.
That's going to be Tyson again. And, hey, it's just a cramp, but let's just give credit to this guy who's gone out there and just makes the play. He's been cramping for quite some time now.
He's fighting.
Yeah, it's just that right calf muscle, and he is struggling, but he's like, hey, let me make a play. And that's a big-time play right there. I think you got to give that kid a lot of credit right there.
Yeah, I tell you what, again, just take care of the football. We might be able to run this clock out. 1:50.
I misspoke. Germantown is going to be at Pearl next week. Ridgeland is going to be at Murrah. Pearl beat Ridgeland 22-12. So running out of time here. Looks like Brandon might be able to run out the clock on Warren Central. They're going to be pretty close to it. 29-28. Waiting for Canton Academy and Central Hines to come out of a timeout. with just seconds remaining in that game. Canton Academy needs a miracle, down 35-34.
Hogs trying to get out of here with a 1-point lead. Quincy Phillips, and he's
Watson rolling back to the other side this time, and Panthers get the ball. First down, out of bounds. 13 seconds left on the clock. You know, we're going to have to figure out this software where we can get the clock on the screen. I know it can be done. I think it requires another camera.
Watson to Kelly.
Or
to
be tied into the
First
operating
down,
system
Panthers.
next to us in the next room. I think that's what actually has to happen.
Probably. All right, this time can't.
I mean, there's a bobbled handoff there. He was trying to get it to his running back, Tyler Dabney, and they had a little bit of a bobble, but he was able to recover. He loses a yard on the play, and the clock will tick.
Yeah, just unfortunately bobbled it as soon as he got it. And with a brand-new quarterback, brand-new running back, you tend to see those exchange challenges happen. That's exactly what happened right there. Clinton seems to be content to take their time here and accept their fate and let the clock tick on out of here so they can get to the locker room and start preparing for next week.
Yeah, so we talked about it. Next week, your Arrows are going to be on the road. Heading up I-55, we'll make the stop in Batesville to take on South Panola. Handoff here on second down. This is a pretty good carry here, a gain of about 8.
You want to demonstrate the ability to play through these mistakes, play through this adversity, and try to get a win.
trying to get out of here. C.J. Martin. There goes C.J. Martin ripping through tackles. C.J. Martin inside the 30. C.J. Martin down to the 24-yard line.
Here we go. 13 seconds left on the clock. Out of the shotgun. Watson back to throw. He's going to throw it high and deep down and the Panthers were there. Oh my goodness, went right through his arms. Who was that intended for?
Sawyer Bates.
Sawyer Bates, yeah. 6 seconds remaining on the clock. It's going to be second down. You know, that wasn't a... He didn't quite get up high enough to pull that down, but that was not a bad effort by Sawyer Bates by any means. And he had position. He was in the right place.
And Shaq will take a knee, and Bulldogs are going to get a 1-point victory tonight.
All right, Brandon's going to beat Warren Central 29-28. Here we go. Central, Hines, and Canton Academy. Canton Academy has a chance, and there's a timeout. We're going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait. Okay. We're not going anywhere. Grenada beat Clinton 55-22. Let's pull up Brandon real quick as they say their farewells to each other. Good game. Well played. Brandon 29, Warren Central 28. So the Bulldogs, 1, 2, 3, are going to get their fourth win in a row over Warren Central. They now lead the all-time series 16-10. Brandon will be at Gulfport next week. We got Hayes over here telling me that they scored. We got confused by the highlight package again. Warren Central is going to host Madison Central, one of those old 6A rivalries that doesn't exist anymore, at least in region play now because of the bumping up in classifications to 7. Central, Hines, and Canton Academy are ready. This could be the final play of the game. Let's go to it.
Weapons are on the left.
Throw over the middle.
No, there was 1 second left.
I don't know that it was a first down, was it?
It was incomplete. There was a second or two left. At least 1 or 1 or 2 seconds.
What do you think? I don't know. They're going to...
They got to put 2 seconds or 1 second back on the clock. Got to run another play.
Yep. But it was an incomplete pass.
Yes.
Okay.
And it was good coverage. He knocked the ball out, really what it was.
Right, right.
Which, if he didn't knock the ball out, that would be the game.
Yep. That's true. That's true. One last play for the Panthers. You know, I learned something watching the CFL the other day.
What?
The last play of the game is played regardless of the clock can be at 0. If they decided there was a second or whatever on the, you don't have to get the play off. It's just going to be one more play.
Yeah.
Like say there was a defensive penalty. The clock shows they're just going to run one more play regardless. It's a little bit different than the NFL. I'll just say that. Here's the snap. Thrown deep into the end zone, and it is intercepted out of the end zone.
Watson's pass intercepted in the end zone. Final score.
35-34 for the Cougars over the Panthers.
34.
Man, yeah.
Panthers on the road next Friday in Florida.
That was a great game. Great night of high school football here in Mississippi. As Central Hines finishes off our night 35-34 victors over Canton Academy. Canton Academy has got Tri-County next week at Tri-County, and most likely we will have that game for you next week. And then Central Hines is going to go to St. Aloysius. So that is going to do it for us here at the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame and Museum. For Sterling Hayes and Andrew, I'm TJ Werre. Thank you very much for watching Mississippi Scoreboard Friday Night Live, presented by Performance Therapy. We will see you next week. Have a great night.